Well, I never quit playing with Lego. Why should I do that? If you have problem with people, you know, ask them, did you play with Lego, mister? Did you play with Lego when you were a kid? And they will tell you, well, I didn't understand Lego. You didn't understand Lego? No. What didn't you didn't understand how to put them together? Or
Let me into your past. I make you sing. When I play your string.
think is that after some time and in certain times this can in fact be true is that it's not possible to create any good ideas because everything is being used, and of course this is totally bullshit. Very much common before you didn't have much happening, you know, and it has always been like this in world history. You can see, if you go into the studies, actually, you can see tendencies and things repeating itself. So everything is pre-planned in a way, and things like that. This is bullshit. The proof is very easy actually to find and to test this theory because it's correct. But if you don't believe me, I want you to find out yourself. I haven't figured out very much actually, but I have been able, with some certain knowledge of systematization of information, being able to systemize and make it more. Well, I can put it in as the biggest inventions in our history. All of these things came from the sideline. Thinking, oh, if you do that, no. The universities are symbolism. They are good for certain type of things. It's a good place to study, to learn some sort of methods and things like that. Truth, to be. I don't lie to people. Well, I actually lie sometimes just to test a reaction by telling people something totally bizarre. And but I always say it was a joke. I never leave them. You know, like that. The more I like to shock, you know. One of my best friends, he is an interesting character for me because this is a very interesting person, full of knowledge. I can talk about everything. And actually, today we are not friends anymore, or we are friends, but we are not. We don't talk to each other. We have no contact, just because of me thinking that with this guy I can serve and talk about anything. Because when you go into this truth about society, people blocks up totally. And I know because the first bubble happened some years ago for me, and I was in the denial. Some people are that you want to meet in life, they are hard to find. when you're just going around down the street and suddenly you just you feel a smell or something that you haven't felt for a very long time, or something that are very you know what it very good, but it's, it's just maybe a I don't know what it is, but you know, often you just need a you're just missing very very small pieces of seeing the bigger picture. You see, if you haven't taken a stand on 9/11, you are in the bubble and are totally drugged down by totally wrong ideas about everything. So fucking evident when you see certain things. It's a lack of people are not stupid, you know. They are in the bubble. So it's a setup. In the study I have done, I have tried to fill in the holes with going through history and talking also with people that has more knowledge in some certain areas of history than me, and filling in my own areas where I have some background material to work on, and then it will become very clear. The paradigm, the historic record, how it is to be believed to keep the wheel going is a preset. It's more like theater, you know? It's like every fucking generation you have to reinvent the wheel, you know? And that is a problem. We live in a system that are operated like a machinery. They are very, very, very good. And it's invisible. It's very hard to detect. But you know it's there because you can see the power of it. You can see the deception. If you're looking for the information, you see it at once. The most stupid thing you can hear, conspiracy theory. I mean, don't you have any historic record? Haven't you studied history? Or what would you see if you took a timeline of 2,000 years? What would you discover if you had this timeline in front of you? There you will see that all of history, everything is planned, action, motion, boom. It's a fight of political will, deception, war. Thing doesn't happen randomly, you know. Very seldom do, actually. They have a debate on TV. It's some idiot sitting there discussing the team, and they never ask the right questions. For example, it's a fucking wrong question. If you ask that wrong question, everybody looking at it, well, it's like this. You see, thing can be that obvious, so easily available, because in a way it's not that hidden, because it's a lack of knowledge, and you can't. It's very hard to see what you can't know. You know, it's why do we have a huge debate on the team? Did we go to the moon or didn't we go to the moon? Why are they not reaching conclusions? I have to ask. The evidence is there. But it's not that easy. You can have all the evidence in the world, and they can be in plain sight, and nobody sees them. That's the fact. And also, what you will find here on YouTube, if you're looking for it, or in a bookstore, in your everywhere, it's counter construction of information. The slavery for the Romans is like the oil for the society we're living in today, in modern times. We know that certain technologies has been created, but they are suppressed because of the ruling class. They want to have the slavery. They like the setup. They like the way it's governed, actually. This can become an art form. And some things are actually done just to be assholes, actually. They want to test something. It's fucking sick, man.
When I play your string.
Think is that after some time, and in certain times this can in fact be true, is that it's not possible to create any good ideas because everything is being used. And of course, this is totally bullshit. Very much common before. You didn't have much happening, you know. And it has always been like, did you play with Lego, mister? Did you play with Lego when you were a kid? And they will tell you, well, I didn't understand Lego. You didn't understand Lego? No. What didn't you didn't understand how to put them together? Or
Let me into your past. I make you sing.
that is in world history. You can see, if you go into the studies, actually, you can see tendencies and things repeating itself. So everything is pre-planned in a way. And things like that. This is bullshit. The proof is very easy actually to find. Well, I never quit playing with Lego. Why should I do that? If you have problem with people, you know, ask them.